You want a Porsche? And right now, in 2026, you can actually have one for less than a base Toyota Camry. A used Porsche Boxster, mid-engine, rear-wheel drive. A car that professional journalists called the best driver's car on earth when it launched. And it still is. But here's what nobody tells you before you wire the money. Porsche is a precision machine, and precision machines punish neglect. A neglected Boxster will cost you more in 2 years than a brand new Civic Sport would cost you in 10. That is not an exaggeration. That is Tuesday for Porsche Mechanics. I'm your host on Convertible Verse, and today we are breaking down the 5 critical mistakes that are destroying buyers in 2026. Not general advice, specific, mechanical, real repair cost. By the end of this video, you will know more about buying a Boxster than 90% of the people selling them. Subscribe. Let's go. Mistake number 1. Ignoring the IMS bearing and bore scoring. If you walk away from this video knowing only one thing, let it be this. The 986 Boxster, the first generation, built from 1997 through 2004, and the early 987, built from 2005 through 2008, both share a fundamental engineering vulnerability buried deep inside the engine. It is called the IMS bearing, that stands for intermediate shaft. And when it fails, it destroys the engine from the inside out. Here is the physics. The intermediate shaft inside these flat 6 engines is supported at one end by a small ball bearing. That bearing is oil-fed, but barely. On some variants, it is essentially a sealed, dry bearing that slowly starves over its lifetime. As the bearing wears, metallic debris circulates through the entire lubrication system. Your oil filter picks up some of it. The rest, it scours the cylinder walls, the rod bearings, the crankshaft. You are looking at a full engine replacement. In 2026 dollars, that means somewhere between $12,000 and $18,000 installed at an independent Porsche specialist. At a dealership, add 20 to 30%. Now, there is a retrofit. The LN Engineering IMS solution replaces the factory bearing with a higher spec unit fed by direct oil pressure. It runs approximately $600 to $800 in parts. Labor installed during a clutch job adds another $800 to $1,200. This fix exists, and any Boxster that does not have it done yet is a ticking clock. But that is not the only engine killer in these motors. In the later 987, the 2009 through 2012, Porsche moved to a 3.4-liter direct injection engine and introduced a new problem: bore scoring. The cylinder walls on these engines are coated with a hard nickel silicon carbide compound called Locaseal. Under certain conditions, low oil, poor maintenance intervals, or repeated cold starts without proper warm-up, that coating breaks down. The cylinder wall scores. The engine starts burning oil, and the only fix is a full engine replacement or an incredibly expensive cylinder re-sleeve operation. There is no retrofit. There is no early warning light. You notice it when your oil consumption hits 1 quart per 1,000 miles, and by then, the damage is done. How do you check before you buy? Pull the dipstick and smell it. If the oil has a faint sweet smell, coolant contamination. Look for white smoke at idle on a warm engine. Pull a cold start and watch the tailpipe. And critically, verify when the IMS retrofit was performed. Get the receipt. If there is no receipt, budget the repair into your offer price immediately. Mistake number 2. Underestimating the hydraulic roof. The Boxster roof is a work of art. In approximately 12 seconds, the canvas folds itself away into a perfectly integrated stack behind the seats. It is called the Vario roof system, and it involves a hydraulic pump. 9 individual hydraulic cylinders, a series of latching mechanisms, position sensors, and a microcontroller that sequences the whole operation. When it works, it is magic. When it does not, it is a $4,000 puzzle. The hydraulic pump is located under the front trunk. It uses a dedicated reservoir of hydraulic fluid. That fluid degrades. Over 10 to 15 years, it becomes contaminated, it loses viscosity, and it starts allowing micro leaks at the cylinder seals. The cylinders themselves, small, aluminum-bodied actuators, begin to weep. A weeping cylinder does not fail dramatically, it fails slowly. The roof gets sluggish, it stops halfway through the cycle. The latches do not fully engage. And because the system is fully electronic, you get fault codes, lots of them. But here's the one that really hurts buyers, and almost nobody talks about it. There are drain channels built into the Boxster's roof frame. Those channels are supposed to carry rainwater away from the roof cavity and out through drain holes near the front wheels. Those holes clog. Leaves, road debris, and compacted dirt seal them completely. Water backs up, it pools in the chassis, and it finds its way directly under the front seats where Porsche routed the seat control modules and, on many cars, the audio amplifier and DME wiring harness junction. Wet electronics under the seats means corrosion. Corroded wiring means intermittent faults that no scan tool can reliably diagnose. You start replacing parts randomly. Seat modules, body control units, window regulators. Every time you think you have fixed it, another fault code appears 3 weeks later. I have seen buyers spend $3,000 chasing electrical gremlins before someone finally pulled the seat and found a carpet that had been wet for 2 years. Before you buy any Boxster, pull both front seats forward, get a flashlight, press the carpet down with your hand. If it feels dense, heavy, or remotely damp, walk away or price in a full electrical audit at a minimum of $1,500. Mistake number 3. Buying without a model-specific PPI. A PPI is a pre-purchase inspection. You know this. But here is what most buyers get wrong. They take the car to a general mechanic. A good one. A mechanic who services Mercedes and BMWs and has 20 years of experience. And that mechanic does a solid job and completely misses the 3 things that will cost you $15,000 in the first year. Porsche engines require a specialist. Not because they are exotic, because the failure modes are specific and the diagnostic tools are specific. A 986 with a degrading IMS bearing will pass a visual inspection with flying colors. A bore-scoring 987 will have perfect compression numbers early in the damage cycle. A regular mechanic is not looking for these things because they do not know to look for them. But here is the tool that changes everything. The DME over-rev report. DME stands for Digital Motor Electronics. It is Porsche's engine management computer, and it keeps a permanent log of how the engine has been operated across 6 RPM ranges. Range 1 through range 6. Range 1 is idle. Range 6 is above 6,000 RPM, which in these engines is approaching the red line. A Boxster that was driven gently, highway miles, casual weekend use, will show the vast majority of its engine runtime in ranges 1 through 3. A car that was autocrossed, tracked, or simply beaten mercilessly will show elevated time in ranges 5 and 6, and that data never resets. It cannot be erased. It is burned into the car's history permanently. A Porsche specialist will pull this report in 20 minutes. It costs you nothing extra if they know what they are doing. And it tells you more about how that engine was treated than the seller ever will. If a seller refuses to allow a full DME read, that is your answer. Drive away. Mistake number 4. Chasing the lowest price instead of the best history. This one is psychology as much as mechanics, but it kills buyers constantly. In 2026, you will find 986 Boxsters ranging from $8,000 to $22,000. You will find 987 models from $14,000 to $35,000. And the cheapest ones look incredible in photos. Clean paint, low listed mileage, a nice set of wheels. The service book is more important than the paint. Full stop. The Boxster has what Porsche calls a major service interval at 60,000 miles. This service includes replacing the drive belt, the belt tensioners, the spark plugs, the coolant, and critically, the air oil separator, which is a component that fails with depressing regularity on these engines and causes oil to be sucked into the intake manifold, fouling the throttle body and causing rough idle, smoke, and eventually misfires. In 2026, a proper 60,000-mile major service at an independent specialist runs between $1,800 and $2,500. If the car you are looking at has no record of this service, and it is past 60,000 miles, budget that immediately. Then budget tires. A Boxster runs a staggered fitment, 225 in the rear, 205 in the front, and decent performance tires will run you $900 to $1,200 per set. Then brakes. Porsche brakes run hot and wear fast. A quality brake job, PADS and rotors all around, is another $800 to $1,100. A $50,000 Boxster with a complete service history and fresh consumables is a far cheaper car to own than a $28,000 Boxster with gaps in the records. Do the math before you sign anything. Write the deferred maintenance costs on a piece of paper. Add them to the asking price. That is the real number. Mistake number 5. Neglecting the cooling system and soft components. These are the quiet killers. The parts nobody thinks about until the engine overheats on the freeway. The Boxster has 3 radiators. 1 main unit in the rear and 2 auxiliary radiators mounted low in the front bumper, just behind the fog light apertures. Those front radiators face the road directly, and over 10 to 15 years of use, they collect leaves, compressed road debris, insects, and general filth until airflow is critically restricted. A partially blocked radiator does not trigger a warning light immediately. It raises operating temperature slightly. It increases thermal stress on the water pump. It shortens the life of the rubber coolant hoses. And then one hot August afternoon on the highway, it all comes together at once. The water pump on these engines is a known item. The impeller, on early cars, a plastic impeller, can shear from the shaft. The pump spins, it moves no coolant, and you have approximately 90 seconds to pull over before the damage becomes catastrophic. In 2026, a water pump replacement, including coolant flush and thermostat, runs between $700 and $1,000 at a good independent shop. But if you miss it and overheat the engine even once, you are looking at warped cylinder heads and a repair bill that exceeds the value of the car. Inspect those front radiators physically. Get under the car at the pre-purchase inspection and look at the condition of the coolant hoses. The main supply line running across the engine firewall is particularly prone to cracking at its mounting clamps. Pull the coolant reservoir cap and look at the fluid. It should be clear pink or blue-green, clean, with no oily film. An oily film on the coolant means head gasket contamination. Walk away. Here it is. After everything we just covered, the best Boxster you can buy is not the cheapest one. It is the most documented one. The one with IMS service records, dry carpets, a clean DME range report, fresh coolant, and a service book that tells a story of an owner who actually cared. Find that car, and you have purchased one of the greatest driving experiences on the planet for a fraction of what it costs to replicate. The Boxster's mid-engine balance, that flat 6 sound at 5,000 RPM, the way it rotates through a corner, nothing at this price point touches it. Buy smart. Buy documented. And when you finally drop the top on a crisp morning and point it at a set of curves, you will know exactly why you did the work first. And lastly, don't forget to like and subscribe for next videos. I will see you in the next one.